Hey, welcome to Catching Dinner. My name is Stefan. Allison's behind the camera, and the time has finally come to get into this wilderness. It's called the Flat Top Wilderness in Colorado. There's been so much snow this year, we've had to wait. It's the end of July almost, and we couldn't get in there. It's just too much snow. So first weekend really, and it's perfect weekend. It's warming up, things are warming up, and we're gonna go deep in there to catch some brook trout and some most pristine lake, just beautiful lakes. And we're really excited. It's gonna be a great adventure. Come along and see how much fun we have. We're gonna backpack in tonight, come back on Sunday, and hey, you never know what's gonna happen. I sure hope we get into some nice brookies, but that's the plan. See if it comes together. Let's do it. I'm so excited.
So we made it. We're on the trail. We just jumped a really nice muley. It's about 10 to 7. We pretty much just got started walking in, and we'll see how long it takes. We got a few miles. We're hoping to get to our campsite before dark, so I don't know how much filming I can do of this hike in because it will surely slow me down. Stefan has a huge pack on his back. I don't know how many pounds it is. I have a pack on my back too, but my weight is nothing like his.
But I think we timed it just right, which is awesome. Good workout, I'll tell you that much.
How much weight do you think you have?
At least 50 pounds. There'll be snow drifts we're gonna have to walk through, that's for sure. We're just getting started. It's already snowing, we're going up. So still gaining elevation. We're doing good on time. We're at least halfway there. Then we got to go over those blowdowns and drop in the valley, and we're gonna be into our lake spot, setting up camp. So it's gorgeous. I don't know if you can see. This place is, the camera never really does it justice, but you'll have to take my word for it.
This must be the area that our friend that we ran into earlier was talking about, where it's up to your waist. This is a winter wonderland.
Look at the view, $1 billion view. We just crested. We're about to drop down to the lakes, and we're about to set up camp. But it's gonna be a little dark, so I think it's the last time tonight we can be in front of the camera. But what a view! I mean, I'm sure the camera doesn't do it justice. To my eyes, it's just unreal, just unreal, unbelievable. Makes you feel really small. It's very big. We just ran down the hill, made it on time, so there's still light, amazingly so. Hopefully you can see a little bit from the reflection. Just beautiful spot, fish are rising, I mean just all over the place. All those circles, I mean right there, I mean there's a fish right there. I mean, that means tomorrow we're in business. I brought the fly rod, spinning rod. I think we're gonna have some fish for lunch tomorrow. So stay tuned. We're gonna set up camp, go to bed, and it's gonna be an awesome adventure tomorrow. Good morning, campers. Just throwing the line in. Sun's coming up, gorgeous morning. Got up early. The birds, the choir was just going at it pretty early. So I'm using an Amy's ant. Oh, there it goes.
Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Fish on.
Brookie on.
Didn't take long. They just barely came up to the surface. Yeah, Amy's ant right here. Corner of the mouth, that's what I'm using. Look at this fish. That's not a thing of beauty. Just a beautiful brookie.
Wow.
Colors are pretty nice.
Gorgeous. I just caught this beauty right here.
Yeah,
Beautiful
just a gorgeous,
male,
I don't know if you can
gorgeous
see.
colors.
Yep,
That was awesome.
yep.
That was fun.
So it's going back.
Yep.
Come, big boy. Here he goes.
There he goes.
Oh, he's got grass in his mouth, but look how gorgeous he is. Yeah, Allison's got a beauty. Wow, good going, Allison.
Thank you. That was my second cast out in the same
Wow.
spot, and I got a fish the first cast, but it got off. And
Beauty.
I casted it again, and I got a second one.
Yeah,
And
let me just wash my hands so I can handle the fish properly. And yeah, this guy's going back. All right, here we go.
He's going back. Going home.
Beautiful thing. Allison's got a fish on.
Fish on.
Let me
Fish on.
get the net.
Oh yeah, there it is. So maybe.
Oh yeah, it's a nice little guy. Next.
Wow. Number 4.
Yeah, Allison's on fire.
And he bit hard for a little guy.
Look at
That
the
was
colors.
a nice fight.
That's a
Let me try
beautiful
to
little fish.
get a little.
I'll hold it for Allison, but look at that.
Awesome.
Yeah. Allison's on fire. I mean, I can't even fish really. I've been just trying to help her here.
But it's
'Cause-
a little one too. It's another little one.
Yeah.
Number 6.
Yeah.
Man, this is some good action.
Yeah,
They're just loving this lure.
I'd say.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Man, that's fun.
Yeah.
Even when they're small, it's fun.
Yeah, let's go back, little guy. Here he goes. Gets the girl bigger. Somebody
I
else.
found the spot where they're hanging out, it seems.
Yeah, she caught what, 3 here in the same spot?
3 or 4 now.
Yeah. That's awesome. So it's all about, you know, coming out, having fun, you know, we're catching plenty of fish, but you know, we're only going to keep 2 for a meal, which, you know, I think that's a smart thing to do. Don't need to be greedy.
It's just a...
All right, so let me try again, see if I can catch one, because it's been tough.
All right, I just threw it in again, and I threw it over this little log by mistake, and I was trying not to get it caught on the log, and I actually got a fish. So Stefan's pulling it in for me because he has to make sure this fish doesn't get tangled in this log. But I think it's another little guy, but it was just right around this log. I didn't mean to throw it over the log.
Nice one.
Is it nice?
Oh, well, it's nice, honey. Nicer than the other one you just caught. This is mucky.
Stefan didn't bring his waders. Maybe he needed them. There it comes.
Drag is so slack on there. Gotta trying to bring it closer.
In the net.
Oh boy. Yeah, nice one, Allison.
Yeah?
The hook came undone as I was putting it in the net, so that worked out.
Let's see it.
Yeah, nice fat one.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, sure. Look at that. That's a fat one. I mean, you rarely see brookies this fat. Look at the girth on this guy. Just that's
Let me just
something.
move the...
That's some girth.
There we go.
Look at that. That's a really fat one. We call a fat brookie. Alice can keep them off our little Swedish pimple, which is awesome. I mean, we definitely found the lure. I wish I could find what they're biting on as far as fly wise,
I have a little woolly booger and they're coming in, but they're not really hitting it hard. This morning I had Amy's ant. I got one on that, and then that little mosquito I tried. They checked it out, but nothing serious. But they're not rising a lot right now, so it's hard to get them top water on the dry fly. But you know, tonight should be good. In the morning, they were everywhere. You know, that's how I had just casted to one that rose, and boom, hit my Amy's ant. So we're gonna circle back the other side of the pond and see what we see. Allison caught literally like standing right here. She caught at least 7.
All right, before we leave the area, Stefan's gonna try the pole and lure that I've been catching them on, because it is fun to catch them, and I think he's gonna get one pretty quick with this lure, because it's been working.
This thing's a trout magnet, that's the bottom line. Allison makes it look easy, so I better catch one.
A man never likes it when his wife outfishes him. I hope he catches one. Yes! Stefan's got a fish on the pole and the lure that I've been using. He switched over and he's been moving around and totally in a different spot than where I was catching them. I think he's trying to get a bigger one. They were all kind of little where I was catching them. So he's got a fish on, he's happy. Let's see what he's got. Here he comes.
Came undone, so good timing. Pretty sure. Did I lose my alert? No. Wow, look at this guy.
Flopping around.
Yeah. Gonna show you in the camera and let it go. Beautiful fish. Going back.
Awesome.
Oh yeah. Fat little guy. Beautiful fish. I love brookies. My first love.
What?
I used to, when I grew up, they were the first fish I went after, and you know, I have a soft spot for them. So
I thought I was your first love.
Not really.
Your best love?
Sure, we'll go with that. I'm getting in trouble here. First real love. What about that? My first true love.
The brook trout or me?
Both of you.
I mean, I'm reduced to a brook trout. Jeez,
I mean, they're pretty special.
Lord Almighty.
I drug her out here. I mean, we hiked yesterday. I mean, that was a way in here and a lot of weight. So you better be special, right?
Better be.
Better be. So let's go check out the other side. I mean, here we've been panning them. Allison especially Allison. But goes to show this setup works great. I mean,
yeah.
Just a little Swedish pimple. Hope we don't lose it.
Yeah.
I only got one of those, so.
It's working.
I got one bigger one, but this is the right size, obviously. So, hey, check out the other side.
So we made it back home. Here we are, our lovely campsite next to the lake. Got a fire pit. Got some fish here to cook up.
14-inch.
Got an appetite.
So I put the fish on snow because
Snowy
there's
ice.
still snow. So nice cooler there, and yeah, I'm just gonna cut them up so we can fry them up in the pan. So all I got to do is just basically got them. Do down both sides. Now don't want to attract bears and all, so I'll bring the entrails further. I'm not gonna let this sit here, but look at the color of the meat. Wow, it's pretty impressive. See how red this is, or orange I should say. Salmon night.
Look at that.
Yeah, this one too. Look at that, both of them.
Wow.
Yeah, I'll cut the head because you know there's no need for that part.
Maybe you should do it over the fire pit.
Wow, look at this. This is pretty impressive.
Wow.
That's some of the, you know, reddest or orangest trout I've ever seen.
Most colorful meat for sure.
Yeah.
All right, we got the fish frying up on a pan. Just adding some nice seasonings. Just a mix that I put together before we left in a little baggie right here of salt and pepper and garlic and cumin and cayenne pepper. So just give it a little flavoring. Can't wait to try this fish. I'm smelling it right here. And man, it smells so good. Definitely fished up an appetite.
Oh yeah.
And here comes the fire. This has been an awesome day so far, and I think it's only going to get better. Wow, I can't believe the color of this meat.
Oh yeah, it's something else.
Wow.
Doesn't get better than this. Wild caught.
Wow, I mean.
Yeah, it's red. I mean, it's not pink.
That is unbelievable.
But we're blessed. I mean, that's the bottom line. To be able to go and our first 2 fish, just beautiful brook trout. And we caught a couple dozen this morning. Just great time, outdoors. Sure, I mean, and there's mosquitoes, but nothing's ever perfect. And, you know, no biggie. Just get a roll with it and make the best of it.
Yeah.
I mean, those trout eat mosquitoes, so it's kind of payback in a way. We're eating about 1 million mosquitoes at least that these guys ate. So, karma. Nelson's about to take her first bite. I mean, this fish is no joke. Look at that. Almost red, and yeah, see, it's coming right off the bone, which, you know, that's what we're looking for, right off the rib cage.
Look at this meat.
That means it's cooked perfectly, in my book.
Wow. This fish is very, very moist. It's moist. It's tender.
Let's get a little bit of flavor of salmon, right?
It's so flavorful.
Yeah.
You want to taste?
Sure. Let me see what I think.
Try that.
Wow.
Isn't that good? It's like, it is so moist and so flavorful. It's amazing.
Yeah, some of the best trout we've had, I'd say. Because usually they're a little smaller, but big like that, yeah, I mean, it doesn't dry out as much.
Wow.
It's really the perfect everything, and again, being
Look how
such
this comes off the bone.
such a pristine environment once again that I mean, how could it not be amazing, you know? So it just comes right off the bone. And I'm about to dig in my own trout here.
Yeah, your mouth must be just watering.
Yeah. Let me see here. Look at this nice chunk.
Wow.
Wow.
Delicious.
Best trout I ever had.
Hands down?
Hands down. You weren't kidding with the moist part.
Yeah, it's so moist and it's just such a nice flavor.
Yeah.
Very mild, but you know, no fishiness flavor, just a wonderful trout flavor, like it's supposed to taste.
Yeah. Wow.
Yep.
So we're gonna keep eating.
Yep.
But at least you get to see how, you know, amazing this fish is. Easy to cook. You know, we just brought a little pocket stove there, and you know, that's it. I mean, little pan. You can have a shore lunch. Pretty awesome in the wilderness. Catch of the day: brook trout in the wilderness.
There is nothing like catching your own dinner.
I have to agree.
Nothing like it.
Even though that's the name of our channel, I mean, sounds cliche, but always tastes better when you put the effort. You really appreciate it. You know you took a life of a beautiful animal, so you know the sacrifice was made, and you know, it just...
And it's the freshest that you could possibly ever have.
Of course, yeah, I mean, the freshest for sure.
Makes it phenomenal.
But it just makes everything more real, you know, when you can be part of the process, makes you appreciate your food, and you know, there's nothing quite like it. So that's why we're trying to encourage people to get out there. That's why we're doing all this, just to show how you can go out, have an adventure, and that's the other fun part too, is, you know, you just never know. And, you know, when it all comes together and you can have a nice meal like that, I mean, it just doesn't get better than that, in my opinion. So we figured the further the better as far as catching bigger trout. So where we're doing pretty good, but we figured let's check out the next pond and the next pond, and we made it all the way up to the furthest pond next to the cliffs, and come to find out there's no trout in here. I mean, this water is crystal clear. I mean, it doesn't get clearer than this. I mean, it's like an aquarium, but not a single fish came up from some of those ponds. You would think they would follow the stream. That's all we did. We followed this little stream all the way up, figuring that, yeah, sure, I mean, the last one should be better. But guess what? We were wrong. At least I was wrong. Allison kept telling me, he's like, we don't see any trout here. Why would there be any higher up? Well, that was the cue, you know. If there's no fish lower, don't go any higher. But hey, I'm an optimist in nature.
So this wraps up the afternoon. After lunch,
Yeah.
we took a power nap. Didn't really fall asleep, but we rested. And then we just started hiking and hiking and hiking and hiking.
That's where we
And
ended
we've
up.
been hiking for a few hours and got the pole wet a few times every time we came to a body of water like this.
Yeah.
But there's just no trout.
No
there's
trout.
there's no trout.
We're gonna head back down, and we came up here through the jungle. There's no trail. We just, you know, just roughed it in.
I can attest to the jungle.
Yeah, it was pretty intense because we had to cross some streams on little, you know, Allison doesn't have any
Balance beam on
Yeah.
tons of logs over water
Yeah.
everywhere.
So, now we got to do it again.
It was
So,
quite an adventure.
but at least the sun's coming out. You just never know in the Rockies. Earlier it was spitting, then got beautiful. Now it looks like who knows what's gonna happen. So we're gonna head back and hopefully catch some fish on the lake where we were
Where
this
we're
morning.
camping.
Yeah, where we're camping. So tonight should be good though. I'm hopeful. So we're still looking for that 16-incher, so maybe tonight. Till then, we gotta walk. A lot. Better get going if you want to make it. Allison just switched to a Castmaster and that in a trout pattern. So take it easy, Allison. Looks like a nice one.
Fish on, fish on.
Yeah.
That's a,
Ooh,
feels like a good one.
that's a nice one. Hold on. Let me give you a little bit more. And there we go. Just at least some slack. Wow, that's a really nice one. Try to get it. That's a big one, Allison.
Yeah, that's a real nice one. That's almost like dinner. I can't really pull it in with this.
Yeah, got it. I just don't want to get in the water. Oh,
There we go.
no.
No? I mean, I need more attention.
I'm gonna go in the water then. Oh, get her in. Wow, this is a fish.
Wow.
This is a fish. Look at this. You want to keep it for tomorrow, huh?
Oh my gosh, look at the colors.
Yeah.
That's a good size too.
It is.
What do you think it is? Whoa. Oh yeah.
That's
Wow,
a good one.
He's feisty.
You want to keep it?
Yeah, I want to keep that one for tomorrow.
Look at that
That's a good
fish.
one.
Allison loved the trout so much she wants to keep it. So hey,
Oh my God, it was so delicious. It was the best trout that either one of us ever had.
Yeah.
It was like the
and this
most
is a nice one. I
flavorful.
mean, it really is.
Yeah, that one's beautiful.
Allison's got another one on.
Fish on, fish
Let me get the net, Allison.
Oh my God.
She's killing it. The Castmaster is.
This was like my first cast after just catching that butte that we kept.
Wow.
And this is another butte.
Oh yeah, another view, just as
Wow.
nice.
Oh
Look
my
at the size of
God.
this.
That's a nice one too. And that one's got pretty colors too.
Yeah, it's getting dark, so you might not be able to see, but this fish is woohoo,
Wow.
gone. It's getting dark, so it's hard to see, Allison.
Wow. 2 for 2.
Yeah, that Castmaster is killer.
Wow.
Killer.
I'm gonna put it in again.
You might not be able to see. There's fish rising everywhere. I mean, everywhere at the same time. So they're all different fish. I mean, this is wicked. Oh yeah, they're turned on now. See if they're turned on enough to bite on my line there. But yeah, they're going nuts. That kind of sums it up. Oh, got one. Yeah, fish on. Cool. Yeah, they're really turned on. Here we go. Oh, that's a nice one.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Oh, wow.
Fish.
That's a big one.
Nice fish. Wow, the big ones are really active. Right
Yeah,
now.
you want to take a picture quick?
Yeah. Oh my God, that was the biggest bite that I've gotten today. I mean, that thing took it so strong. Let me reel it in.
Yeah, just take your time.
Oh my gosh, that was a huge bite. Like, oh my God, I don't know if this is what size this thing is, but this thing took
Let me get the net.
This thing took it like no other fish today. The way this thing bit was like, oh my God.